What's up, guys? Brandon here, and I am back with another action figure review. Today we're taking a look at some brand new Batman figures from Spin Master. These are in the 4-inch scale. Super excited to have these and to see just exactly what we get for their accessories. Very cool stuff. These guys were at Walmart for about $8 each. Big shout out to my buddy Scott. He found these ones for me, so I really do appreciate that a lot. I'm really excited for Nightwing, and I'm really hoping that we get a Red Hood soon. I think that would be phenomenal. You can see with these that there are 4 different, I guess, sets or accessory types that you can get. However, for Batman and Killer Croc, these ones look like they're a little bit different. Not sure why that is. We can see on the side of the box it's specifically Batman versus Killer Croc. But these guys look very cool. So it looks like the accessory types for these are a special Swamp edition, which I think is pretty cool. And the same thing for Killer Croc. He is a heavier figure, which I think is pretty awesome. A very cool one. Here's his UPC. Again, you'll notice that the boxes look like crates instead of like Batman boxes from the Batcave. And a very cool figure. These are the Creature Chaos figures. Super excited to have these. Joker is the only one that I think does not look as good. He looks like he's kind of from 1966. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. Maybe he's got some cool accessories that come with him. And either way, it is cool to have a Joker in this scale. And then finally, Manbat, another heavy figure, but still, he looks pretty awesome. Again, these are $8 each. So, I mean, for a figure and 3 accessories, you really can't beat that. I think these guys look awesome, and I'm really excited to see what accessories we get. So, let's take a closer look. All right, so first taking a look at Robin, a very cool looking figure. It's Damian Wayne, very happy to have him. We see on the inside there is a very nice card here of Nightwing and Robin together, which I think looks fantastic. And then we've got our 3 accessories, so we're going to go ahead and open these. Hopefully we get something good. So our first accessory. Ooh, that's cool. Looks like a stick. It is. This is Robin's staff. Very cool stuff. I think that looks very nice in a solid brown color. Very cool. Taking a look next, let's see what we got. Ooh, it's a sword. Very cool. Damian Wayne is notorious for having a sword raised with the League of Assassins, so that sounds about right. And our last accessory, hopefully it's a rare one. Let's find out. Fingers crossed, you guys. Oh, doesn't look like it's a rare one, but that is pretty cool. It looks like that is a very nice grapple gun. Very cool stuff. All right, we're going to get Robin out of the box and take a closer look. All right, so we got Robin out of the packaging, and he looks pretty awesome, you guys. I got to say that is some very nice sculpt work for only an $8 figure, and he's pretty small. He's only 4 inches tall, and there is quite a bit of detail there. And I can really appreciate the paint applications. Of course, you know, they can't paint everything like his shoelaces, but still, very cool stuff. The cape is a nice, shiny, glossy black, which is very cool. I can really appreciate that. And on his backside, we see that the paintwork is not lazy. On his gloves, his backside, his belt, and the sculpt work is very nice, even on his belt. We see that there is a plug, so you could use some of the accessories that we've been getting, like the jetpack, and it's very cool stuff. For Robin's articulation, which is pretty standard on these figures now, it's nothing crazy, but it is pretty good. So, moving his head side to side, his arms come out, they go forward, back with a full 360. There is a bend and twist at the elbow, no wrist articulation, no waist articulation. His legs come out, they go forward, they don't really go back. No, that's about as far as they go, which is kind of odd. And then there is a cut at the hip, which is nice, and a bend at the knee right there strategically with a kneecap in front. So, very cool stuff and a very cool figure to have. So, if we take a look at Robin's accessories, whether or not they fit in his hands and how they work, the grapple gun is not detachable at all. It is just a solid piece of plastic. It's a nice metallic red, but it does fit in very nicely. Can Robin hold it? He can with ease. Very, very cool stuff. How about the staff? Let's try that. Should work very easily. Very cool. Robin's staff is a solid brown color, and it does work very nicely. And can we trade the staff for the sword? I bet you we can. Yeah, so Robin doesn't have any problem here holding his accessories, and he looks fantastic. Very happy to have him. Next, taking a look at Nightwing, a very cool looking figure. Super, super happy to have this guy. If we don't get the Eskrima sticks here, then something's definitely wrong. So it looks like it's the same card for both Nightwing and Robin, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. And for his accessories, hopefully we get something rare. Ooh, what on earth? Looks like scuba gear, you guys. That is awesome. Or a gas mask. I really dig that. That is very cool. I can't wait to see how we put that on Nightwing. Very, very cool stuff. For our second accessory, let's take a look. Again, hopefully it is something cool, something rare. What on earth? Whoa, we got double accessories in this box, you guys. So these are some really awesome Nightwing sticks. They look like they are definitely the Eskrima sticks. They are in a see-through blue, which looks very cool. And we get not just one, but two of them. The nice thing about these is if you're a little kid, you don't have to fight to put these sticks in his hands. They figured out how to do that a lot easier. So that looks cool. Can't wait to see how we can use these. Very cool stuff. And another accessory in this box, which I think is kind of odd, maybe a mistake, because we got two sets of accessories in one little box. We get one of these. It's a nice bright blue Batarang. Very cool stuff. And I wonder now what's in the third box. So our last box, you guys, let's see what it is. Oh, nothing. Nothing in the third box. So looks like maybe it was a packaging error. I think that blue Batarang was supposed to be in its own box, and it was not. Anyways, now we're going to get Nightwing out of the packaging and take a closer look. Taking a closer look at Nightwing, he looks fantastic, you guys. I really like this figure a lot, and he really does round out the Bat family. Sculpt-wise, you can only really see some detail here in his gloves. They look like wraps or bandages, and that's about it. The rest of the sculpt work is pretty plain, but it is very nice, and definitely judging these boots here, it's definitely the Rebirth Nightwing. So a very cool figure, cool choice, cool style. And the paintwork is continuous all the way to the back side. We can see a plug on his back, and that's about it. A very cool figure. For Nightwing's articulation, pretty much basic is what we can expect with movement in the head side to side. His arms come out, forward, back with a full 360. There's a bend and twist at the elbow. No wrist articulation, no waist articulation. His legs come out, forward, they don't go back. There's a cut at the hip, and there is a bend and twist at the knee. And that's about it. So some very cool articulation. I really do like this guy a lot. For his accessories, which I really do like, we got the Eskrima sticks, which look great. They're translucent. I have to wonder why they would choose to do it this way instead of just giving him the sticks in his hands. Why they would mold hands over it for him to hold like this. I know it's going to be easier for kids, but thinking about Robin's accessories, I wonder why they chose to go that route and not give Robin alternate hands as well. So these are the Eskrima sticks, and they look pretty cool. I really do like them a lot. We also got that scuba gear, which is pretty cool. So there is a plug that goes on his back. Yes, very cool. And then this kind of loops around the front. It's a tight push, but it does work. Very cool. So he can go on some adventures with Aquaman or King Shark or Black Manta, which would be really, really cool. And then the other thing that Nightwing comes with is a Batarang. It is a very nice Batarang, something similar to what we got with a Batman previously, and he can hold that, I'm sure, with no problem. Some very cool stuff. Nightwing is an awesome figure for an $8 price point. Very happy to have him. Next, taking a look at the blue Killer Croc Batman figure. Very excited for this one. He looks awesome, and I didn't know we were getting one like this in this color, so I think that's pretty cool. Taking a look at that card on the inside, that is awesome. I have to assume that's the same card that will be on Killer Croc's box, but I really do like that a lot. And the crates look awesome, you guys. I really do appreciate that detail. Very, very nice. So hopefully we get some good accessories. Hopefully we get some rare ones. Ooh, and we got 2-in-1 again. Very interesting, the packaging on these. So this is half of a Batman shield, where you could use it kind of like a sword. So that's pretty cool. And then we got another Batarang here. This is a yellow one. Very cool. If I had a Batgirl, I'd have her hold it. So that looks pretty awesome. And then let's see if we get something in the second or the third box. All right, and we do. It looks like a Bat Grapple, which is awesome. Dang, that's cool. That is a nice shiny silver. I really like that. Very cool. That makes so much more sense than green or orange. This is awesome. Very cool. And it looks like we get the other side of the shield. Very cool stuff. And I really like the metallic coloring. That is fantastic. And then let's see if there is something in the third box. Nope, nothing in the third box. What on earth? But if we do the count, we do get 3 accessories, so it does make sense. I just wonder why they are mispackaging them. Very interesting stuff. All right, we're going to get Batman out of the packaging and take a closer look. Taking a closer look at our Rebirth Batman, he looks fantastic, you guys. Spin Masters absolutely knocked it out of the park here, and I really, really do like this sculpt. This is definitely our Rebirth Batman, and he is blue where he should be gray, and that's about it. So I'm going to call this one our Killer Croc Batman, or our Swamp Batman. He's got a very nice glossy black cape, which I really do like a lot. And if we take a look at the back side, nothing gets lazy or sloppy. The belt is painted all the way through. He does have peg holes at the bottom of his feet, and there is a plug in his back. So some very cool stuff and a very cool looking figure. Taking a look at Batman's articulation, moving in his head side to side. His arms come out. They go forward, back with a full 360, which is very cool. I do like that a lot. Makes for some good punching. There's a bend and a twist at the elbow. No wrist articulation. No waist articulation. His legs come out, forward. They don't really go back. There is a cut at the hip, which is nice. And there is a bend and twist at the knee. And that's about it for our Batman figure. Some very cool articulation for a $10 figure, or $8 figure, I should say, really. And his accessories are pretty awesome. Here's our grapple. I love how bright, shiny silver it is. It looks fantastic. And then can Batman hold it? Hopefully he can with ease. That's the mission here, right? Yes. All right. So I noticed that's a lot easier to do compared to some of the previous Batman figures. Maybe it's got something to do with the plastic or the temperature of the figure. We've also got this Batarang, which looks pretty cool. So we're going to see if Batman can hold this as well. It is a bright, shiny yellow, which I really, really do like a lot. And then can Batman hold it? I believe he can with ease, which is very cool. So I really do like that a lot. A very cool figure. And then the last accessory that he comes with, so he does come with 3, even though we were fooled and there were only 2 boxes full, is this. So it looks like a shield, and then they do combine. Yes. They got to just snap into place. Very cool. So that is the shield, or swords. I guess you could kind of use it like double swords, which is pretty cool. And then can Batman hold it? I believe he can with ease. It is just a handle that slides right into his hand, just like that. Some very cool stuff. And that shield actually complements his costume very nicely. A very cool Batman. Very happy to have this figure. Next, taking a look at Killer Croc. Very excited for this one. I believe this is the first 3.75-inch Croc that I have, so very, very excited for that. And as I called it, it is definitely the same card, but still a really cool looking one. This guy for $8 is killer. No pun intended. But he is a pretty big action figure, and he is a lot heavier. So for accessories, I'm interested to see what Croc comes with. Ah, very cool. He comes with a chain, that and a wrecking ball. Yeah, very cool stuff. And Very specific to the character. I like that a lot. Taking a look next. Another Shane. Okay. So he could put him on both of his hands or both of his feet, I suppose. And then the last accessory, assuming that we get one in this third box. Maybe I got a weird batch of them here, you guys. I almost thought there was nothing in there, but there is. It looks like a sewer piece. Yeah, it says GC Sewer on it. That's pretty cool. So you can throw the, you can throw the top of the manhole piece that covers a sewer, which is pretty cool. I really like that a lot. They gave Croc some really cool accessories. We're going to get him out of the packaging and take a closer look. Taking a closer look at Killer Croc, he looks fantastic, you guys. His sculpt work is phenomenal. Unfortunately, I wish that his bandages were painted. They are not. And I wish his belt rope was painted, but it is not. So if you're a customizer and that's up your alley, I highly recommend doing so. You could even probably do a black wash over his muscles and get some more definition in there. That might be really cool. Or maybe use the color brown and make it kind of look like he's really swampy. That might be nice. But a very cool figure overall, I must say. I really do like him. Very happy to have him. And he will most definitely round out your Batman Rogues gallery for this line. So for articulation, his head moves side to side. His arms come out. They go forward and back with a full 360. There is a bend and twist at the elbow. He has no waist articulation. His legs come out, forward, back. They're on a ball joint, so they're a little bit more hindered here for him. He does have a cut at the hip, and that's it. No knee articulation. So a very cool figure. I'm very happy to have him. His accessories are very nice, and they do work well with him. So you can attach these to his wrists, or you could attach them to his feet, I'm sure, and make it look like he is stranded somewhere. If you got another set of these, you could do them on his arms and his legs. I'm sure that would work out absolutely fine, but they look pretty cool. I really do like those. And then the other thing that he comes with is this sewer piece, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And you just plug this into his hands. You just got to align it correctly, and then it should work. So 3 fingers in there, and then another one on the side with the opening. And that looks pretty cool, you guys. For $8, Killer Croc is an awesome figure. Very happy to have this guy. Next, taking a look at the Joker. Again, you guys, I'm really not too impressed with his sculpt work. I think he looks kind of odd. But hopefully he's a cool one. Hopefully he comes with some cool accessories. So this card we have seen before. This is on the first Batman card for the original Rebirth black and gray one. And then taking a look at his accessories. Hopefully we get some good rare ones. That'd be awesome. This looks like... That's kind of funny. It's a scope to punch a fist, punch a boxing glove. Very cool. Taking a look next. It looks like some chattering teeth. Alright, that's pretty cool. We usually don't get very many accessories with the Joker, so that's very nice. I like that. And then the last accessory. Ooh, what? Whoa. These don't go to him at all. That's so cool. These are Batman gauntlets. That is fantastic. Wow, and I think they're pretty rare as well. Very cool stuff. All right, we're going to get Joker out of the packaging and take a closer look. Stay tuned. Next, taking a closer look at the Joker. His head sculpt actually isn't too bad. I kind of like it. Looks pretty cool. But all in all, it is a very simple sculpt. Very classic, nothing that we have not seen before. But a very nice looking figure. For me, he just does not stand out in particular as anything different or odd that we haven't seen before. So for articulation, moving his head side to side, arms come out, forward, back. There's a full 360. There's a bend, twist at the elbow. His legs come out, forward, back. There's a cut at the hip. He has a bend at the knee and a twist, and that's about it. What I'm really excited for more so than anything else with this Joker is his accessories. The chattering teeth look amazing. I wish they were not a solid color, but you can definitely get creative there and paint these. And then they do fit in his hand.
Maybe like if he is winding them up before he sets them down, before they go blow up something. That's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. And then he also comes with this gun. This is like the punching bag gun, I guess, or boxing glove gun. And it's just a goofy little thing that he can hold too. And that looks pretty cool. I really do like that a lot. So this Joker does bring something different to the table. I really do like his accessories quite a bit. It's a very cool figure. And then I do have Batman here to test out these gauntlets that Joker comes with. I guess he is supposed to come with these, and they are supposed to be rare or one of the more sought after accessories. So that's pretty cool. They do fit in Batman's hands nicely. I have another pair of these that I reviewed once before with my other set of Batman figures, and I believe those were some blue gauntlets. Those might even fit in better with this figure, but these ones seem to work just as nicely as well. So some very cool stuff, and I'm very happy to have the Joker, an awesome figure. And last but not least, taking a closer look at Manbat's accessories. A very cool figure. Really excited for this guy. On the inside, we can see some artwork. This is the same artwork that came with Batman in the tactical gear, so very cool stuff. And hopefully we get some good accessories for Manbat. I'm very excited for this one. So our first one is a claw. That is really cool. Wow, I really like that. That works very nicely. And I'm going to guess the second one is another claw. It is. It's definitely another claw. Very cool. I'm excited to see how those work on Manbat. And then our last one, let's see what it is. Oh, wow. That is really cool. It looks like a huge Batman gun. That is awesome. Very cool. Wow. So maybe that is a rare accessory or a rare find. I'll have to double check. But a very, very nice gun. All right, we're going to get Manbat out of the packaging and take a closer look. Next, taking a closer look at Manbat, his head sculpt looks really creepy and I really like it. And actually it looks like a real bat, which is pretty sick. Very, very cool stuff. A very cool figure. Unfortunately, his fingernails are not painted, but his toenails are, which I can definitely appreciate. Some very cool stuff. For an $8 figure, this is pretty good. He has a hole right here in his pants. That's not painted either. But again, for an $8 figure, that's pretty cool. Not sure what you're going to use that peg hole for. He does have wings that look pretty cool. They have a nice leathery look to them, and they attach at the forearm. So there's a couple holes right here. They attach right underneath there, and they look pretty good. The only thing is that they don't attach here to his side where they should, and I really wish that they did. But you know, for an $8 figure, I'm not going to complain. He does look pretty cool, and I really do like him a lot. He really rounds out my rogues gallery for Batman. I love having Man-Bat. I think I've got most of the incarnations of him by now. And I've never seen one that comes with accessories that you can use. So these claws are pretty sick. And then they attach very easily to his forearm. They're a nice metallic orange, and they look pretty cool. Very cool stuff. You just got to be careful when you attach them that you don't attach them to the wings or that you make the wing pop off. All of that comes pretty close to the wrist, so you just want to be careful with that. But for $8, you guys, this is a very, very cool looking figure. I got to say, he looks pretty sick. And then for the gun, we can check that out on Batman. I guess this gun, I checked it out. It is not a rare piece. It's just a normal standard gun. Not rare for Man-Bat. And Batman can hold it. Let's see. How difficult? Not very difficult at all. And that actually looks pretty cool. I'm going to pretend that that is something to neutralize Man-Bat with. And not anything that is lethal. And it looks pretty cool. I like that a lot. Very cool stuff. For an $8 figure, you guys, you really can't beat that. I love that he comes with the accessory for Batman as well. Very cool stuff. For a comparison, so far we have 5 new Batmans from Spin Master. They all look fantastic. Out of the bunch, though, my favorite is still definitely the one that comes with Clayface. He's pretty awesome. But our blue one looks great, and they far surpass the old one from Mattel. Great stuff. For a quick comparison with Nightwing and Robin, there they are with their old counterparts, and I gotta say they look pretty awesome. They also fit in very nicely with the Rebirth Batman. That Mattel Nightwing, for me, is still way cooler than the new one from Spin Master, but definitely our new Robin is much better than the old one. Here's a quick comparison with our villains. Unfortunately, I gotta give Mattel the win on this one. I think their old Joker looks way cooler and a lot more menacing. These guys, they look cool, but I think they're definitely out of scale compared to a regular standard 4-inch figure. So I'm just going to take a wild guess and say that these will fit in much better with the 2-inch blind box figures that we haven't gotten yet. Spin Master is supposed to release new Batman blind boxes. Hopefully we'll get those later this month, and I can compare those to these, and that should work out great. And then with Manbat, I think our new version far, far surpasses the old one. Yes, definitely. Very cool stuff, and these figures fit in very nicely with my collection. Alright, you guys, that about does it for this action figure review. Once again, we got Killer Croc, Man-Bat, the Joker, Swamp Batman, Nightwing, and Robin. Big thank you to my buddy Scott. I really appreciate you, man. These figures were $8 a piece, found at Walmart. Let me know what you think about these in the comments below, if you're going to pick up or pass on any of them. I think my favorite out of the bunch has got to be Man-Bat. But Killer Croc, Nightwing, and Robin are pretty cool as well. And at that point, you're all in. You might as well just get the rest. These guys are really cool, and I can't wait to see what else Spin Master puts out in this line. Can't wait for those 2-inch figures as well and to compare them to our villains. Please let me know what you guys think about these in the comments below, if you're going to pick up or pass on any of them, and what you're finding in your area. There's going to be a lot more new Spin Master stuff, and as I find it, I will absolutely review it. So keep it right here at my channel. You guys, the likes, comments, support, shares, and subscriptions have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of your support from each and every single one of you. Thank you so much. Once again, I'm Brandon, and thanks for watching.